So here we will do a series of power rule derivatives. Most of these will be of the challenging sort. So this is 1 over 4x to the 6th. I'm going to rewrite this as 1/4 x to the negative 6. Applying the power rule, we have negative 6, coefficient coming down, over 4, x to the negative 6 minus 1 more, or negative 6 over 4, x to the negative 7, or negative 6 over 4, x to the positive 7. 6 and 4 are both even, so this is the same as negative 3 over 2x to the 7th. This would be our preferred simplified answer. Looking at another one, there is an unwritten power of 1 that's keeping that x minus 3 in the denominator, so I'm going to rewrite it as 2 times x minus 3 to the power of negative 1. Now I'll find my derivative. Power rule, negative 1 times 2 times x minus 3 to the power of negative 2, same as negative 2 over x minus 3 to the power of positive 2 in the denominator. Continuing on, we'll write this as x squared over 3. This is always our numerator, and this is always our denominator. So now the power rule would tell us we have 2/3 times x to that original power 2/3 minus 1. I'll rewrite 1 in the form of 3 over 3, and I'll get 2 over 3 x to the negative 1/3, or 2 over 3 x to the positive 1/3 in the denominator, or 2 over 3 cube root of x. Another fractional power here, x to the 7 over 4. Power becomes our coefficient, 7/4 x to the 7/4 minus 1 in the form of 4 over 4. 7/4 x to the 3/4, or 7 over 4 4th root of x cubed. A couple more. This one's harder. 3 over 4 x to the 5 over 3 becomes 3 times x to the negative 5 over 3 over 4 this power multiplies negative 5 over 3 times our original 3 over 4 times x to the negative 5 over 3 minus 1 in the form of 3 over 3. The 3's cancel out. Negative 5 over 4 x to the negative 8 over 3, or negative 5 over 4 x to the positive 8 over 3 in the denominator, or one more, turning it back into a radical, negative 5, 4, 3rd root of x to the 8. That would be preferred. Couple more. When there's nothing out in front, it's an understood 2. So this is really 2 times x to the 5 over 2. Applying the power rule, 5 over 2 times 2x to the 5 over 2 minus 1 in the form of 2 over 2 equals 2's cancel, 5 x to the 3 over 2, or 5 square root x cubed. Just a few more. This 3 in the denominator is the same as 3 times x minus 1 to the negative 3. Bringing this negative 3 down in front, negative 3 times x minus 1 to the negative 3 minus 1 more, or negative 9 times x minus 1 to the negative 4, or negative 9 over x minus 1 to the positive 4. This is really x to the 3 over 2 in the denominator. So that means it becomes 4x to the negative 3 over 2 in the numerator, all over 3. Applying the power rule here, we have 4 over 3 times negative 3 over 2 times x to the negative 3 over 2 minus 2 over 2, or simplifying some things, negative 2 x to the negative 5 over 2, or negative 2, turning this negative exponent down to the denominator, x to the 5 over 2, and one more step, negative 2 over square root x to the 5th power. There should be nothing else that you'll see, at least for now, that looks any harder than any of these.